Yo, what's up everybody? I am Dk10. Hi. How is everyone this evening? This is the Group 3 Drivers' Championship. We are at Lago, Maggioure. We are going the white way round this week, as last week the Premier League did it in reverse, which also seen the return of Maggioure, D10 Piper as well. Newcastle and Wrexham squaring up again last week. And it was very exciting, got to be said. It was fantastic. The Premier League is certainly the spot with a few drivers. It was freaking phenomenal. It was. Yo, DJ Ninja, how are you, my man? It wasn't that year for. Oh, don't know. Oh, probably because I switched it over to multi-stream. Probably why. Don't know. Now we can. Ninja's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. My JLO9. Marty said hello. As you do. Anyway, let's get these tables up from Monza. Look at that sexy table. Isn't that nice? In practice, I've been working hard. There's only 4 last week, which means the bottom lot from Moldy down. No points last week. Oh, last week's race was phenomenal, mate. Not gonna lie, it was fantastic, and we'll get onto that shortly in a memo, as you do. Chalky 12 leading the way, who's got an extra point. He's on 47 points. He did start on pole instead of Aldo. My mistake, amateur hour. But Chalk leading away 47 points. Aldo on 44. Duskiver in 3rd place on 44 points. Dazzler 67 in the hairdresser's car is on 32 points. Moldy 14 points. Old Crawler is on 12. Number 1 Pops in the lobby is on 10 points. Suicide Sam is on 9 points. And we'll gain more points as well this evening. I know, so we will see some changes there as well. The boys are currently in practice. Qualifying does not start until a good 6 minutes or so. 2015 we start qualifying. Should be good. But yeah, there's the murdered hairdresser's car. He does actually quite like that, and he's doing well in that so far. So not too bad at all. We've got no telemetry on in practice. We do not need all that. Chalky 12 in the Peroni Aston Martin. Should do well tonight around here in that, but I think the hairdresser's car is a little bit of a favourite. And then we've got the Iceman, the Flying Scotsman himself, running the AMG. Will it be a bit front end heavy for some of these tight corners? I do believe it will. And then we have got the Lexus. That is the one, number one, Pops. That is it. I remember that from Spa. That is why. He did ask me if he was in the RSR. He wasn't in the RSR. Now I've seen that, it brings it all back to me. So yeah, he is in the Lexus. Should be a good car. It's very touring car-esque, that car. It's very good. But I reckon this car might have the edge through the tight circuit. Well, say through Sector 2 at least. Heading up in towards Sector 2, the exit is Sector 3. Then the power cars will come into their own. Regarding Sunday, we have got a tribute race for Billy Miller, aka the 55-8, who we learned a couple of days ago that, well, I say just 2 or 3 days ago, that he had passed away. Very sad news around the SimWorld community, and we send our condolences out to his family. He was very much loved. His banter was a good crack as well. Very sadly missed as well. But 55-8. We doing a race before the Premier League for Billy Miller. And that is commentated on by legendary man himself, Dk10'S Gr3, Marty O'Donnell, who just returned himself to the sim world. You know, I was a bit hesitant on asking because he's only just come back, but man stepped up straight away, said, yeah, no bother, we really appreciate that, Mr. Dk10'S Gr3. We love you. So yeah, it was very sad news for all of us. Did have a little bit of lump in the throat, to be honest. Oh, cheers, Martin, really appreciate that, brother. And speaking of Sunday, I can't believe how well this is. Even my sponsor seen the league, the Premier League, and compared to Monza last week, and looking at the Premier League, he was absolutely stoked. Got to be said, he absolutely loved it. He thought it was fantastic. And the boys this week heading to Brands Hatch GP in the Trophy McGanns. Now, there is going to be a car class change. Why? It is the FA Cup. Dk10 style. We are doing FA Cup elimination. 2 drivers will be eliminated on Sunday out of the FA Cup. So 13th and 14th, if that many turn up again, will be eliminated. 11 and 12 will be eliminated if it goes down that low. But depending on how many is in the lobby, we will lose 2 drivers. So FA Cup elimination is reverse grid from the second race again. So really looking forward to that. That is in the Group 3 Beetle, and it is a 10-minute all-out warfare around Senquar B. 10 minutes to prove yourself. That's all you've got. 10 minutes around Senquar B in a Group 3 Beetle. Because the way this was set up, the Premier League was set up to run the Beetle in the Premier League, and the Championship was set up to run the Trophy, but obviously not enough signed up for the Championship, so we decided to mash it together, and we'll use this bad boy in the FA Cup elimination. So away kits on, please, would be good. And I've got to say, when I was doing commentary as well the other week, I was calling, who was I calling? I had 2 cars. I was calling the La Liga teams, was I not? And one is, now I found out, one car is Standard Liège, and the other is Silver Fox 40 is running for Cambridge. So he's racing for Cambridge United, and I do believe that Cambridge and Luton got a bit of rivalry kicking off. So yeah, Cambridge Luton rivalry, you knew? I didn't know. Yeah, let's go fishing in the chat where the boys was. It's Senquar. Yes, it's Senquar. Senquar B. All Out Warfare. FA Cup. No, the league, the Premier, your match, as I like to call it, the match race is at Brands Hatch. So 20 minutes, and then reverse grid. And then we reverse grid again into Group 3s around Senquar B. That's how it works. So 10 minutes, that's all you've got. That's it. I haven't got the tables for the Prem, or have I? I could show you those. I am going to start up a little channel just for the Prem. Luton, Fulham, Charlton will definitely, yeah. Got to be said, yeah, I think so as well. I mean, What happened to Fulham the other week was just bad luck race one. It was really bad luck race one. Got a disconnect, which then gifted, I've got to say, literally gifted Luton Town a victory over Charlton. It was started a charge down as well. Didn't quite get it. Got it down to about a second, 1.2, 1.3, and then Luton just turned it on, pulled out a 2-second gap overall on the race. So yeah, but Dingledale, there will be somebody's going off. Even at Druids, somebody will go off as well. Staff is on. He is actually playing God of War in his swears by it. I think he said he's done nearly 60 hours of gameplay and is still on round 1. That's how big the game is apparently. One may never know. But hey, I found an app I have got, if I can find it. Where is it? If I can find it. I can't find it. Under my desk, you see, under my desk. I've got that much crap. Oh, I've just smashed my monitor here. No. Who remembers the old Xbox? The old crystal see-through Xbox? With the big fat freaking controllers. I have just brought this. This is a HDMI converter for Varga, for VGA. And it converts to HDMI. So, I can stream all the classics off the old Xbox. Yeah, all the classics off the. It's there. It's here. Look at that, the bad boy. That's my snack box from Lidl. That's brilliant. Love it. Yes. So, oh, here she is. Remember these bad boys. Love it. Don't know if you can see it properly, but yeah, I will be streaming those games through the wonderful world of the web. And that little device will let me do the job. Amazon, I think it cost me about 10 quid for a Varga to HDMI with a power cable as well. So I will be doing that. Where there's a will, there's a way. So let it be written, let it be done. Oh, that is good news, Ninja. Nice. Naughty boy. Yes, he is a naughty boy. This is definitely going to be fun. You are right. Let's bring up the stats display. Oh, there we go. Well, we've got 5. It's one more than last week. Unfortunately, Duskiver's not too well, so he's out of racing for the foreseeable, which is unfortunate. Been advised by the DC. He's got to take a break, so I haven't spoken to him for over a couple of days. So yes, we shall see. And we are there. We're thereabouts. Let's get a message in. Let the boys know we're going to start quali soon. Doo-be-doo-doo. So how is everyone? I hope you are all well. Oh, iRacing as well. We did. Where did we go? Where did we go? Okayama, somewhere like that. Yeah, entertaining. It was entertaining. BMW's front end was just awash with crap. It was just crap. Yeah. Not the best. The sub 3 or 4 seconds off the fastest boys. Dud CF14 and Maggioure 9 in a title battle themselves. So yeah, but there's rumours we are going to bring in the V8s. That is up to Maggioure 9. He's going to be setting up some V8 action, and hopefully once we get all that sorted out and I get this PC up here up and running properly, I can start streaming some POVs. I'm still on the up for a commentator for iRacing, to be honest. It would be good. I'm looking for a sponsor as well. Get that sorted out as well. That's where some of the good racing is. It is very good. So now we are there. We're about 1 minute in. Let's get quali underway, shall we? Let's get quali underway. Hope they're all ready. Starting that. Good luck. Let's get it underway. I need to back out of there, don't I? Let me just make sure we've got it all right, as you do. It is 40 minutes around here. Mandatory tyre change as well. Yeah, we are good. We are good. That is spot on. Let's go qualifying here at Lago Maggioure. So, yeah, I've got to say though, the sponsor had nice words to say about the trophies the other day. It was fantastic. It was really, really good. I was impressed myself, got to say. Yeah. Certainly a standout one. Mediums for the chalk, mediums for Aldo. Dazzler's starting on the softs, and number one Pops will be on the softs. I dare say those on the mediums, will pit to change tyres. So on a quality lap at least, and is it sub 2 minute a lap around here, sub 2:02. So I do believe when back in the day, Martin J09 D10 Piper smashing out 158s, 159s for fun, doing that in trophies when they was in the prime. It was fantastic. So less of me. I'll see you soon. Let's turn this off. You don't see my ugly mush for the race. Let's go. There you go. Just like that, it was gone. The Fruit Loop has gone. So, ooh, them Formula 3s. They're like more like Formula 3 cars, aren't they? The Radicals. I was hoping you'd say that, Mark, to be honest, because them V8s are just absolutely savagery, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Dazzler picking up an early pen on his outlap. That will not do him any good. That will not do him any good. Slipstream could be a bit of a key around here. Suicide Sam's got 4 attempts to get rid of, as well as Chalk dives down the inside. Lost it off the racing line. Good stuff, Sam. That is good. But the lead car is Aldo. He's got a couple of corners to go. He's got 4 corners to go. We'll go on board with his opening lap just so you can get a look and a feel of how we get on as he starts his first flying lap. Oh, actually, he'll pit, won't he? Louis on the softs. Dazzler is on the softs. Boring a hop-up. He should be good in the hairdressers. God, looks like he's run over a few hairdressers, doesn't he, isn't it? Do love a good rope. Right. So let's go with the Dazzler, as you do. Look at that sexy interior. That's 7:47 on the clock. Chalk's in. Suicide Sam is in. Aldo has carried on the mediums. He's going to put a time in on the mediums. Get turn 1 pretty good. I'll break a little bit early. Ride all that corner. You can ride the yellow strip there. Pull out wide to the right, and then you want to cut this corner on the left. Missed that completely. Want to do the same on the right hand side here. You can ride that corner, and we've missed all of it as well. It's in the mirror somewhere, so that will hinder attempt for 2 around there, at least a couple of attempts. Braking here is a little awkward. You don't want to brake and turn at the same time. You want to get it all done in a straight line and then fire the throttle all the way through. I'm saying that speaking from trophy experience. Here you just want to lift and bounce the front end around here, ride all the curb. It's 2 on 2 there, straight over for this corner, cut that as you do like a trooper. Got that corner spot on. Clip that as well, clip this, keep it flat all the way up to the hairpin. Get the braking right. You can cut this hairpin corner as well, as it's got the concrete strip in the middle, as you see there, the concrete strip just on the inside of the red and white, so you want to cut all that, getting a 10 for 2 through there as well. And this is flat all the way through this corner. It should be anyway if he gets it right. So far so good, clocking 200 kilometers an hour. That is flat. Looking good. 128. Good on board. Get it nice, get it nice. It was just screaming them front wheels down. It's not going to be the right tyres any good at all that through there, is it? Chewed it up proper. Aldo now pit, so he's done a lap. He's done 2 laps on the mediums with no time. Going to leave him 5 minutes to get it done. Chalk with that. Whoa, Dazzler 157.7. And he missed a few apexes as well, did Dazzler. So, wow. It'd be more psychological for me, I think, Martin. So yeah, number 1 Pop's just pulling out of the way there of Chalky 12, who's Art lap after his pit is a 1:56.2. Which is weird how that works. He is on a flyer right now, but Dazzler with a cracking lap. That was a stonking lap. And he's 6 tenths up in the Aston. If he can keep it, that is going to be a good 1:57.1 or a late 1:56.9 if you can get it right through sector 3. We've got Aldo in the AMG as well. He will be getting a whisker of slipstream. I do believe that car is more grippier than the Aston Martin in front, but we shall see. Got another timing beam coming up in 3 corners time for the chalk. So that's how you cut that corner. You want to ride all that strip, all of it. Got the apex there, that's spot on, did the chalk. Timing beam coming up right about now. Is he still purple? He is 7 tenths to the good so far. He's still in the 1:57 bracket though, but it'll be 34 milliseconds. I dare say around a 1:57.03 he's looking at right now. But a bit stonking lap. This is where time can be lost and made up in this corner. You want to carry as much speed as you can through there. What is it going to be for the chalk? Or as we'll just see number 1 pops. That's a 1:57.6. What has Aldo got? Oh, he's on his art lap. He still hasn't got a lap in. 3:03. Ooh. Number 1 pops on a 2:03 in the Lexus. Not too bad at all. 1.8 down at the moment. 2 minutes for Suicide Sam. That's a good time, to be honest. That's what I was looking for around here. But Suicide Sam in the 2 minutes, but Aldo down the back in 5th place right now, and's got it all to do with 3 minutes on the clock, and he is in slip. And there you go, 2 tenths into sector 1. Well, as the Flying Scotsman got in the bag, in his we shall see. Got that curb lovely, straight across for the next one. Cut this early as you like, keep it buried. A little bit of tyre squeal there. We are 4 up on a personal, so this is a 1:56. A 1:56 is on the cards if he gets this hairpin right as well. There you go, power through that. Could have gone a little bit earlier on the power. As soon as that front end bit, that's when you want to put your power down. I would have said it's probably about a second earlier. Chalk getting a little bit squeamish there, but we're off just under half a second to the good. This is a 56.6 on the cards right now for the Iceman. The Flying Scotsman, the man with many names. But it's currently Chalk sitting on pole from Dazzler, number 1 pop, Suicide Sam. It's all about to change if he gets this right. Carried a bit more speed there than the car in front as well. Or he got a little bit of a gain on the Chalk. What is it gonna be? It's a 56.2. We did say I called a 56, but I said a 56.6, and he outdid me by 2 tenths. So Aldo from Chalk, from Dazzler, number 1 pops, Suicide Sam. 3.7 seconds off the lead, but tyres will take a bit of an hammering. There's a mandatory tyre change around here as well. So some will be going long, and I dare say some of the faster tyres, the soft tyres, we want to get that job done early as you like. Try and get the way through the field. And with 1 minute left to go, he's run it deep. Completely missed the apex of that corner there in Suicide Sam. Does he get a better sector? So it's blue. It is. He's a 10th up. That'll bring the gap down to 1.6 behind the leader. Well, behind number 1 pops at least. See if he can break the 1:59s. Pop's already done a 1:58.1, which I thought was pretty freaking good, to be fair. Don't matter, you can run it out wide there. You do get no nil point penalty for that. You don't. No, I tried running. You know when you're going around Nürburgring and you can run wide out of turn 4. And yeah, you can't do that on iRace. Now doing it all the time, and I keep getting little markers coming up at the side of my name going penalty, penalty, and that has just cost him. That has just cost him. Ran it out wide with a Beetle in the sandpit. Not quite a beach buggy yet, Sam. So number 1 pots. That's then third final lap, and it is. These two have got another lap. There's only 14 milliseconds in it between Chalk and Aldo. Yeah, Chalk takes the lead again, a 1:56.1. A 10th in it between the Aston Martin and the AMG. Dazzler has finished in third. Oh, he's running out wide. It's not that fast through there. It was just like a video game. Boogity, boogity, boogity. If it helped, it didn't improve it. It didn't improve nonetheless. So, it's Chalk taking the pole again. That's 2 poles in 2 weeks for the Chalk. Very well done, the Chalk. We are now into 40 minutes here at Lago Maggioure. With just the 5. So, but we did 4 last week, so I'm not even asked. Not even asked. So we'll start with a pole sitter, as we do. Chalk from Aldo, and Dazzler in third. Suicide Sam is in 5th. We are waiting on lights, and we are away. And Chalk looked like Aldo got a mint start, already up to first place. Cameraman is doing me freaking lovely job here. But Aldo takes the lead from the Chalk. Dazzler maintains third. The Suicide Sam has a look up to 4th. And Pops gets it sideways on the exit. Them tyres are still cold. Getting it all kinds of sideways. We're already 2.9 off the front right now. But no bother. Let me bring up the tail. Yeah. There we go. We've got it all up. We are good. Bastards. Indeed, mate. Indeed. Full sends on them softs, mate. We need full sends on them soft tyres. Aldo, mediums. Chalk, mediums. Dazzler, probably in the best spot right now on them racing softs. He needs to, yeah, he did literally cut that corner and got it all under the rear wing of the Aston Martin. Picks up half a second for his trouble. We've got Suicide Sam in 4th, being chased by number 1 Pops, who's under his rear wing. Gets the drag down here as well. Can make the hairpin turn. Suicide Sam not going defensive. Thought about it. Had a little look. And get a good run out of that final corner as well. As I said, got 4 attempts to lose side by side. Having a good run here. Why is the camera angle's pretty crap? I need to. That's why. That's why. Give me a minute. There we go. Have we got him? Yes, we're good. We've got him. We've got the camera angles. Well, Suicide Sam just took 4 attempts out of Dazzler in that sector. That's back up to 2.3. Got to be lost within the lap here. That's why he's slowing down. There you go. The best place to do this is on the hairpin. If you get a penalty before it, and if you get one after it, you're pretty much screwed. This has just cost him 2.7 seconds. Now he's got 2 attempts from Pops behind. And Suicide Sam there as well, clipping the rear quarter there, pushing his way through. Let's go. This could be a good little battle, these 3. That time has certainly cost Dazzler. It's going to become a 2-horse race. Very fast. Very fast indeed. Could be a waiting game. We know Aldo can run long on his mediums as well. I think he's a bit better conservatively than the Chalk on his tyres at least. Fuel won't be so much an issue, but will be mandatory pit anyway. I think we've tried to get it set up so your fuel runs out before your tyres do. So, but different tracks, different. It just differs, doesn't it, between tracks, and yes, it's not very. This will chew your tyres up more than most tracks, but we shall see how this pans out. Chalk got a better full more curb there than Aldo. Literally took all his opportunity on him, brought him right onto the back door as well. To get on with Chalk's view here. He is fully aware of his slip. And taking all the corner and some. Ginger. Is Ginger through there? It's still within half a second. Aston Martin being nice. Take a couple of milliseconds off through there. It's down to 4/10. Might be just a little bit far behind. Slipstream working wonders. Dazzler's 1.8 behind. That's got 157.8. Not going for the move right now into turn 1. Was looking for a bit of excitement. Radicals on GT7. I haven't tried those, I don't think. I haven't tried them. I am looking to do some stuff on GT7, so. Oh, no way. Is that what happened? Oh no, you naughty boy. You naughty boy. Old cock end. That's not a 157 too. On a charge down the order has made a boo-boo. He's now 2.4 off the back of Suicide Sam, who is, oh, I bet these are better coming together. And I have absolutely bombed or missed it. Because number 1 pops. 8.4 seconds to the good in 3rd place. Just 3.8 off the back. Remember what a pit stop, so don't want to fall within that 10-second bracket at least. Around there, because I know the pit stop here isn't that bad. It's not the worst. But if you can stay within this sort of range and run along, but his front tyres on the racing softs as well, they are about 3 or 4% worn already on them fronts. And he's already used a quarter of a tank. So has the Chalk. These are pretty even. Apart from the tyre here, Chalk's tyres are a little bit better than Aldo's right now. Still 7/10 the gap, and number 1 pops is in 3rd. Suicide Sam is 4th. He's going to get good all the points tonight. Sam deserves it as well. He's a good lad. A DM5 on the back. That's our sponsor who sponsors this league. This was a league that we started with, but I've got to say, Maggioure was impressed. He rang me, told me how impressed he was. He looks absolutely brilliant. So keep it up on Sunday, boys. Keep it up on Sunday. Looking forward to that. I really can't wait. I might even bring up the track map so I can go Dingledale, through Sheen, through Claw, or wherever it is you're going. Because I know Dingledale because I go off there all the time like a fucking lawnmower. Literally all the time. I probably have 1 or 2 clean laps and I'll do that. Get a little bit sideways on the right hand of the first part of Dingledale and then I'm off. So yeah. And Dazzler's got it all to do. 28.6 seconds off the lead. He has now lost 12.9 seconds. And got fastest lap point now. But yeah, it's not where you'd want to be on them soft tyres. And it's pushing. He's used more fuel as well. So Suicide Sam on 204s. Dazzler at 223 that time around. So a few mistakes creeping in for the Dazzler. Aldo and the Chalk side by side down towards the hairpin. We are back just in time. Does the Chalk get a bit of a switch on here? No, but it brings him into play. And you can see there, number 1 pops, not too far behind. Chalk having a look all over the back of Aldo. The cameraman's freaking brilliant, isn't he? Absolutely pants. Let's go, Chalky boy, let's go. Right under the rear wing. Heading down towards the final sweeping left-hander. Might be a lift and coast moment here. Might be a bit closer than that. That is good. He has got the run, he has got the overspeed as well. He might even be able to full send this down the inside. Need to get the braking right though. Nope. He's biding this time. Chalk's just winding us up. Keeping the pressure on Aldo. 3/10 to the good. 3/10 to the good so far. Aston Martin versus AMG. This could be a strategic game for the chalk. Yeah, I know it is Jones here. I plugged, right, in my PS5, I plugged the Ethernet cable in, automatically thinking that it would automatically cross over to Ethernet. And I did some GT7 tests with the Trophy McGann League for next gen. So get the McGanns up on GT7, and I got a little symbol in the right side of my screen saying you're going to lose connection. It started lagging, and I thought I didn't see it till I watched the stream back, so I was looking for lag and who was lagging and what was lagging, and it was me, because it didn't switch over from Wi-Fi to LAN cable. So now Chalk makes the move down the inside, got the inside line as well. Aldo might get a switch, but already pulled out 4-2, went up 4-2 down to a 10th, went up 4 tenths. Aldo got an exceptional drive out of there as well. Chalk bided his time, didn't go through turn 1. The 10th to purple here as well, beating Dazzler's time so far. 3 tenths. Aldo's turn to maintain the pressure. Yeah. Yes. No former beats for Liverpool. What? No. Oh, can anyone tell me the score? Does anyone know the score? They kicked off. Villa United. I know they beat us on Sunday, 3-1. Absolutely shocking. It's freaking appalling. Don't know what's going on with our football club, I don't. Congratulations to Nottingham Forest on beating Spurs 2-0 last night. Yeah. Big scout for the tricky trees. Big scout for the tricky trees. That's very good. So Chalk 3 tenths. That gap was 4 seconds, now 8 seconds. But he's done 3 laps in the 1:58. That's very good too. Very good as well. A little bit of a moment. Probably sneezed down into the 2 minutes. Suicide Sam is only 23 seconds off, so he's about a pit stop off the front right now. Dazzler's brought that gap down to 5.7, but he's chewing up his tyres like going out of fashion. He will be stopping within the next 6 minutes, I reckon. The rate is going on them tyres. Chalk's looking pretty good, just over half a tank of fuel. As is Aldo, pretty much the same sort of fuel wearing these cars. 57s, a 57.2. Oh, look at that, 57.260. That's on a 157.236. So, yes, pretty close. Half a second. Oh, Aldo's pushing just a little bit. That cost him another 4 tenths, but it brought the gap down from Pops down to, oh, it's back up to 10. Never mind. Never mind. No, yep. Has everyone got livery sorted out for Sunday for the first race? Obviously we're going to have a lobby open, do a bit of practice, do racing around and all that. So I'm just going to set the lobby up, so once we've done the parade lap, we will do the just start the race. It'll pick up on your practice times from the fastest first in there. So it's how I used to do it before, which was good. It was more like random big racing and stuff like that. So yeah, very good. But I tell you as well, very impressed. Modern Warfare 2 has been very good. Even though my streams have been crap, not even asked, the game is good. The graphics on it are stunning, absolutely stunning. I haven't played Call of Duty for ages, or even Modern Warfare for God knows that. Since I've been simming, to be honest, about a year or so. And I seen Stone Mountain 64 shown as a trailer, and seeing his stream and all that, and I was like, oh god, gotta get it because it looks amazing. And that gap from Aldo to Suicide Sam up to 25.3 seconds on them mediums as well. And he's in the good lap times on the mediums, to be fair, in the Beetle. I remember the first time we ran a league where race strategy was your own in the Group 3s, and D10 Piper was running this car. I think it was ran Bathurst and did a no stop. Oh, cheers Martin, my man. Thank you. 0-0 as you do. My own little pitch side commentator there. Mine J09. Mine Lee. I love it. I do. I am going to start doing a little regarding the Premier League, a little bit of I won't like to call it match of the day because it won't be. I'm no Gary Lineker, but yeah, we'll do a little something like that. So I'm going to put a post up on the Dk10 Sim community and gaming page and in the chat for those that are in it to send me the best overtakes or for some footage that they found funny or something like that, and I will do a little montage and I'll do tables as well on there as well, like I used to do me trackside news, things like that. But back to the racing. Chalk pulled out 1.4 over Aldo, and what are we on? 25 on. We've done 15 with 25 to go. Just under 2/4 of a tank. Aldo's got a little bit more. Aldo's going to go for the overcut here. Aldo's going to go for the overcut. Now slowed down quite a bit. He's not exactly pushing now. And that gap's up to 1.6, down to 29 seconds. And running in third place is Suicide Sam. Having a good little race, got fresh air either side of him. A bit like my tabs, they've got fresh air just even in between them. And we've got the Lexus number 1 Pops, and Dazzler is on his case. He is now 4 tenths off in the hairdresser's car. And those that were asking about the Grandmaster, it is back in January. We're going to do that mid-January. That is an all-Italian affair. Because obviously we use different cars in the first Grandmaster, which was based around Samurai. I'm going to base it as basing it as you can get, as Dazzler basically gets that move done down the inside. But we've got the Lexus coming back on the outside as well, and it will be on the outside, but could get a good switch and a tow around here. Gaining as well. Gaining. Let's go, Mr. Lexus. Let's go. Oh, I like his digital dashboard. That's nice. You've got dash cam. Oh, broke a little bit later than Dazzler. Front end's a bit twitchy on that Lexus. Got to be said. Just 4 attempts off. We don't want to fall too far. His medium is already pitted. This Lexus is already pitted. That's why he's down the order. 40 seconds off. We can see Suicide Sam just entering turn 1. Is he going to fire this down the inside? Dazzler a little dib dab with the brake there. And completely missed his apex as well, did Dazzler. Lexus hanging it around the outside. Not going to get that move done there. Not today. Gap 2 seconds from the chalk. Aldo has got 32 seconds to Suicide Sam. Number 1 Pops, I do believe, has pitted. Hence why Dazzler. 2-0? What, to United? Freaking buzzing if it is. We're watching that later on. Is anybody watching? I'm a celebrity. I know all of you have got lives just like I have, but I only watch it because I like Boy George. Ant and Dek are just mincing his songs to bits. It's absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Brilliant. And that comedian that's just come in as well. As soon as you see Matt Hancock come in, he's absolutely pissing himself. It was fun. Oh, it was really good. It was really good. Yeah. So, let's check in on the tyres. Chalk's tyres are pretty good, you know. If you want for a mandatory pit stop, you might just come in for a splash and dash. 20 minutes to go. But, got to do a mandatory pit. Them tyres good. Them tyres good. Aldo's front's looking a bit shot on the heavy nose of that AMG. Suicide Sam could get an early pit stop over Dazzler here as well. He has got, he's only 4 seconds, but 37 off the lead, and he's not really gaining. He's losing millisecond after millisecond down here, and I do believe that Dazzler is gaining on him more than he's pulling away. His softs are absolutely shot, and Pops on their mediums is would probably do well just to buy this time with only being 8 tenths behind. He will go up to 3rd place during the pit stop, as he's already pitted. But 20 minutes to go, and he's already used a cube of fuel. Not sure, he might have to splash and dash. He did do a very early pit stop, so we shall see. Chalk's probably got 2 laps in there. Aldo's probably got 2 and a bit. So we've got a quarter of a tank each. We shall see. We'll definitely see. You know, as I did the, my voice went up a note there, didn't it? Got excited there before. As I did the team endurance race in the Group 3s, and I know we always do Group 3s, Group 4s or whatever, I'm thinking of doing, probably in January, the start of another league, LMP team endurance. What do we reckon to that? LMP's team endurance, but it'll be at night time. Yeah, it'll be at night time. It'll be very good. So you qualify like this race here. You qualify. Practice will be at this time, so the closest to dinner, and then we will do qualifying an hour later, and then we'll race an hour, the last time on the clock, as long as it's dry. So you go through the stages of the day more or less. That's the idea. LMPs would be good, I think, especially running at night. Don't know what they look like round Bathurst, but certainly give it a go. What? Chalk still maintaining the 4 seconds, and now Suicide Sam and Dazzler are in their pits. There you go. Number 1 Pops moves up to 3rd. He's just 44 seconds off the lead. How long are these going to be in pits? I could do with a pit clock, to be honest. Let's go. But his lap time still could do with a stop clock. Couldn't see how long it takes for a pit stop. Would be good. Don't know how long it is. That looks pretty long on the fuel as well. Is a wait. Oh, Suicide Sam got the jump. He's on racing softs. Dazzler's now on a slower tyre as well. So we shall see what that does. But Suicide Sam played that blinding. Did come in front now. But I thought Dazzler might have pulled that because he had a little bit more fuel in his car as he went into the pits. So obviously not. The number 1 Pops 29.2 seconds to the good in 3rd place. Aldo is still in 2nd, 5.1 seconds off the Chalk, who's going for another lap. I dare say he will go red this lap. He will be risking it for a biscuit. Aldo go for the undercut. Is pitting on 18 litres of fuel in the tank, and he's getting rid of them mediums already. 18 minutes on the clock. Chalk has got to drive this Aston like he stole it. Now he wants to pull out more time over Aldo. Because I dare say with just 5 seconds he might get the drop. Fuel already going in. That means the tyres are on, done and dusted, and we are away. Racing softs on 3/4 of a tank and 31 seconds behind the Chalk. What does that do for Pops? That brings him 47 seconds, 42 seconds off Aldo. And Suicide Sam made time up there. Made a little bit of time. That was 31. It's now down to 29. It was 28 seconds to go. And Dazzler has had an excursion because he has dropped literally 6 or 5 seconds over Suicide Sam. Where is Chalk? He has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 5 corners to go before he gets to the pits, and that gap already down a second. Just watching the time, it creeped up just a little bit there, but it was 31 seconds. It's now 30. There you go. It's coming down now. 35. Ooh, this is going to be tasty. It's going to be very tasty. If he gets the fuel right, the pit stop's got to be right as well for the chalk. You don't want to under fuel with 15 minutes. It'll be about 15 minutes to go. Might get a pen for that. Although we had 2 wheels on the red and whites. There you go, half second. He was on the inside of it, not the outside of it. That's why he got the pen. How many people do I have? It says up there I've got 7. Don't say hello to the 7 in the world that are watching. That's DMK Wiggleboo, isn't it? Dad, don't go with that. So chalk, half a second penalty. He has got to lose that. No, night, sweetheart. Love you. And Aldo just coming over the start finish line now on them softs. Does chalk get the jump? Gets a second, but he's got 4 attempts to get rid of and needs to lose it pretty sharpish as well. 1.1. Aldo on them softs put on a charge on that opening lap. 156.3 on his pit lap. Dazzler still in 5th. Suicide Sam 4th. Number 1 Pop's got that gap down to 20. Now make that 19. Suicide Sam still bouncing around 29 seconds behind Suicide. Behind number 1 Pops. 1.1 off the leaders. Dazzler 5 seconds down the road in the hairdressing machine. Chalk still got 2 attempts to get rid of. Got to get rid of this lot. Gap down to 1.1. Who wants to risk it for a biscuit? 14 minutes left. Did he want to chew up the tyres? Aldo, purple sector 2. 1.2. And sparks coming off the aero package of that Aston. And there you go. Does chalk lost that penalty? That penalty is gone. He's now 4 attempts to the good. And Aldo is all over his back door in the slip. We shall see. Mr. D has sent me a picture. I hope it's not a picture of his dick. Oh yes, I have seen that. It's so pretty. I seen a Golf Escort and I shared it on the Dk10 sim group. It was absolutely stunning. The Golf livery Escort. Oh, it's bad. Absolutely bad. Honestly, I had a little Twitch moment. I had a little Charizard moment. It was freaking stunning. What I want you to get me onto on one of them. And there is your new fastest lap of a 56.726. Ooh, and he is 4 attempts. He's going to slip him around the circuit. As you do. 3 seconds gain for Suicide Sam over number 1 Pops, who did that early stop. He's got just under half a tank of fuel. The front's taking a bit of a pasting. But it's still setting in good times. And not too bad at all for Mr. Pops. The Liverpool driver, the Liverpool manager should I say, in the Premier League. Then we've got Rangers, Charlton, Notts County, Standard Liège, and not La Liga 1, La Liga 2, as it was being called last week. God, I can't believe that. I couldn't make out what. This shows what I know about football, doesn't it? Don't go that far down the table. Set a league up, know nothing about it. But hey, as you do. Chalk pulled that gap 1.1 second. Gets a good drive out of that hairpin. As did Aldo, pulled that 10th back on himself. Tyre still looking good. Chalk's looking good too. Going to be a long 10 minutes. 3 attempts up is Aldo in sector 3. Then down to sector 4. Which will be the start finish. Get a sweep on it. See if he gains any time on the chalk through the sweeping left-hander. Good run out of there as well. Looked pretty decent. Yeah. Gained on the chalk as well through there. Time's coming down slowly as you do. That's a 156.4. That's a personal best. Chalk, oh my good God. Chalky boy, have you had your shredded wheat, son? or have you sniffed a line? Because that is a 1:55.9 coming in on the fastest lap. I wondered why that 56.4 didn't go purple, because Chalk did a 1:55.9. Oh shit indeed. Jesus, what a lap. That's beautiful. And there you go, that is Pops in the pits. Now he can go back onto a set of racing softs because he has run the racing mediums. So, and he only needs a splash and dash. Only needs a little splash and dash. Just get it up to halfway and you will be good, son. Don't overfuel, your car will be heavy. There you go. Hey, just overfuel just a little bit. But he will be quicker than the cars in front. And Suicide Sam can see his victim up front. Bounce it, roll it, roll it. Go, 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 Sam. Go, go, go. Let's go. 2.4. And in 4th place, Dazzler 1.9 behind. This could get very interesting. And Chalk is 1.1 to the good. We're chasing Aldo 1:55.9. Just under a second faster than his previous lap. That was stonking. Well, it is actually over a second faster. So, well done, Chalky boy. Pole position and fastest lap coming his way. The only ever driver to do that in the Prem last season was Luton Town. That was called a hat-trick. Fantastic. 2 hat-tricks scored last season. 6 bonus points went his way. It was freaking phenomenal. It was really good. They had a showdown with the Chalk, who's currently leading their way here. A 1:56 dead last time around for the Chalk. Aldo 1:56.3. Knows he's got to drive it like he stole it if he wants to get onto the back of that Aston Martin. Thought Chalk was going wrong way. Like he's coming back and is here for a moment. Number 1 Pops. He will have to consolidate 3rd place because he's just gained 5 seconds over Dazzler and Suicide Sam. Although Suicide Sam has brought the gap down to the leader from 1:17 to a 1:06. So that's good. That's good. We've got a best lap time as well of a 1:59.8. That is really good. Let's go. Dazzler been bouncing around, had a few mistakes at 2:33. That must have been a pit lap then, 2:04, now down into the 1:58. So he's on par with early leader pace, and you can see number 1 Pops just in front as that gap is coming down, 10th by 10th towards the Pops. Nearly 2 seconds the gap now the Chalk has got over Aldo. A double winner of this Group 3 Drivers' Championship is Aldo. Chalk yet to win this one. We have had Aldo's a double champ, then Redwood Racing took a championship. Dutch Skyver took it when we tweaked it, made it a Group 3, Group 4 sprint endurance. But now it's back as its peak, where it was, where it started, just a Group 3 40-minute race. But yeah, it's up for debate at the moment with the numbers, but we'll see. We'll see. And you gotta think, sponsor sits there, he comes in, he watches these as well, and he messages me and asks me what's the crack. But I just tell him I'm not asking myself, but he's like, I buy the trophies. I'm like, I know you do. So we shall see. But it's good for this season at least. Now, might sway him over to the Prem. What do you think? Get it sponsored. Would be good. Would be really good, because he did enjoy that. I keep talking about it because I enjoy it so much. I love it. The Prem is absolutely brilliant. I actually get excited to come on and do it. When I come to this one, I'm like, oh, how many is it this evening? Yeah, Prem bad. Prem bad. Even more so now the boys are back, you know what I mean? Good crack. And it's only a quick 6 weeks as well, takes us up to the Christmas break. So yeah, it will be good. It will be good. I think this finishes, what we're on now, 2. We've done 3 races of this, so we've got another 3 races of this, then this one will be closed till after Christmas. I'm not sure how or why, but I've been following out. I've not really noticed a major mistake, but unless I blinked and had a nod, and that's why. 4.7 the gap. 6 minutes left to go. Could be a bit of tyre wear issue, but they are not really that bad. Chalks looked after his pretty damn good, to be fair. I did say earlier I thought Aldo would be the better tyre saver, but obviously not. Chalks played a blinder here. Chalk is certainly coming to his own. He's doing fantastic. 5.2 now over Aldo. Stunning job. Another 55.7 coming in. It's not quite quick, but it's on par with his fastest lap so far. Aldo's in second, and one Pop's holding third. That's 6 seconds behind. And Suicide Sound further 16 in fifth. Just there further crack, get some racing experience. So definitely enjoying it. That got Has Aldo been nursing, coaxing, getting some heat into the carcass of them tyres? Because that gap was nearly 5 seconds, it's now down to 3.3. We might have a surge on. We might have a surge on the cards here, ladies and gentlemen, for the last 5 minutes of this race. Has he left it too late? Has he been setting himself up, finding the groove? Or can he do a Dominator 3-esque, but I did it in reverse, a Dominator 3-esque, last lap, last corner, switcheroo? That would be good. It'd be certainly bloody interesting. Huh? Would be very good. Lago Maggioure reverse. Jacksonopsis. Season 20. Go check it out. Watch the last lap. I was freaking brilliant, I've got to be said. It was my season winning year. That was my season winning year. Yeah, absolutely loved it. I actually remember when I first did it, when I went on my own Maggioure and I got promoted to the Lobby 1. Was my teacher back then was Martin J09 and D10 Piper. Because I was fairly new. I joined in their season at Fuji, and Martin ran away with. Freaking phenomenal drive around Fuji he was. I just looked like an headless chicken going sideways and picking which way I was. But yeah. I actually texting going, I've got pole, I took pole position, I can't believe it. Dragon Trail reverse. Dragon Trail Seaside reverse. Practiced it all week religiously. I was on it all week. Yeah, and he's like, right, I need to go out and win it now. Go out and win it. Yeah, I texted him back after that. I was 14 seconds clear of everybody else, and then some dingle lost the car coming through the sweepers. And yeah, I didn't know where he was going. I ended up binning it myself and ended up winning the race by about 5 seconds. Yeah, absolute nuts. I was fuming. I was like, Neff, I've lost this race. But 5 seconds, I think I won it by. As we go beaching again for Suicide Sam. Bit of light damage there as well. You'll be able to shrug it off. Shrug it off, lad. 4.4. 3 minutes to go. I think Chalky has got this one in the bag. That's like a second place is in the bag for Aldo as well. Have we got a fight on here? No, everybody's pretty static. It's a pretty quiet race here at Lago Maggioure this evening. So can't do any more than put them on. But it is a trophy league as well. So yeah, we could crown a new one. We could crown a triple. Wanted to be the first triple champion. Could be. This could be the season for it. One may never know. One may never know. He's not going to get a 55. It's a 57.8. With 2 minutes to go. Might get another one after this if he wants it. If not, well, number one Pops get another one. He will get another lap as well. We're coming up to his final lap. That's like further 8 seconds down the road. And he'll just some a beer. Not too bad, not too bad. Suicide Sam had a good race as well. Thank you. That is the 9 o'clock brew. It is actually 9:05. You're late. Get slapped around the face a minute. What? Told you. She'll come back and slap me. Oh, sideways again. DK drifted. DK drifted. It just pulls off the line from the chalk. Who's got off a second penalty as well, but he's got 5.3 seconds to play with to get rid of that penalty. Best place would be around about now, if you wanted to. There you go. Cause it was sweet like chocolate pie. Oh no, 4.1. 51 seconds on the clock. These will get another lap. I do think number 1 Pops is on his final. Dazzler is on his final lap. And Suicide Sam all on the final lap. Where are they next week? Where are they meant to be next week at least? Let me have a look. I'll keep an eye on the chart. Oh, who remembers the old XR2's Pepper Pots? Oh, wow, that was nice. There's my event hosting. Last. Bum 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 bum. Let's have a look. Where are they next week? We are doing Lego Maggioure right now. Hey, guess where these are next week? Brands Hatch again. Then we're off to Suzuka and we finish at Bathurst. Should be good. There you go. Here's the final lap. 4.2 to the good over Aldo. Pops 3rd. Dazzler 4th. Suicide Sam in 5th. And on the final 21 laps around Lego Maggioure tonight. And Chalk coming out victor so far, barring any mistakes. We have a good consistent race as the Chalk. A 55.7. I don't think I could do that around here. I haven't got the testicular fortitude to do a 55.7. I barely keep it on the track on an oval. So, yeah. Sorry, Pops, missed it. Was watching the Chalk. Number 1 Pops takes podium. Step number 3, Dazzler. Just catching the rear end of that slide there for 4th place. Suicide Sam is clocking the hairpin as the leaders are just in front. So we'll be Chalky 12. 5.4 to the good. Coming over Victor in the Aston Martin. It is oh, watching that fuel there, Chalky boy. You got to cross the line under your own steam. That would be off. Just keep an eye on that speedo. Oh, well done, Chalky boy. Congratulations, here the winner at Lego Maggioure, Team Aston Martin. Aldo coming home in 2nd place as well. Congratulations to you. Chalk, Aldo, Pops rounding out the podium. Suicide Sam will come home for 5th after a wall bang. There you go, you love it. So, Chalk takes the Grand Caron podium, fastest lap, and a victory. Ooh, that's called an hat-trick in the Premier League. Yep, yeah, it is. But yeah, these are Brands Hatch next week. If you want to get involved in this event, you're more than welcome to. Just head over to Dk10'S Sim Community Gaming page when you will see this in the events. It does say past because it goes from the start date. I didn't put it as a continuing event, so you can still click on it, click going. It's 1 make per manufacturer, well, per driver, 1 manufacturer per driver. Hence a different cause. So, but a twist to that is it's 1 make per driver, but you can have 2 models. You see, you have 2 models. As you've seen, the Beetle on Suicide Sam, and then you've got Dazzler running the convertible. So yeah, different manufacturer, same manufacturer but different model. So yeah, you can do that. Yeah, was good. Pretty long 40 minutes that one was. So yeah, you're welcome, Pops. You're welcome. You're welcome indeed. So yes, I am. What have I got coming up for you this week? Monday, Call of Duty POV, well, Modern Warfare, should I say? Monday nights until about 9 o'clock from 7:30. Tuesday nights is iRacing. There's no racing on the GT yet. I think it's that time in it. So yeah, not everybody can race Tuesday nights. Thursday nights we struggle as well. Sunday is the one. If you want to get involved in that, I'm already planning for season 3. I will be opening 2 leagues for that one, because I've got people sat back who raced in season 1 but didn't get in for season 2. Just for the shit, I wasn't expecting it to be absolutely full, but it is absolutely full. This lobby 1 is, so I'm going to have to open another lobby next season for the Premier League. So watch this space, that'll be going up shortly with the start date and the permutations for that one as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. Let's turn that off. You don't want to be seeing that, do you? No, you don't. So yeah, that is good. And we've got the Billy Miller parade and race on Sunday as well. That will be done before the Premier League. That'll be a separate lobby, as it's only a parade and a 20-minute race or so, using all Billy Miller's liveries. That we know his run anyway. I've got the works one for the trophy. So yeah, and we're at Dragon Trail Gardens. Pits on your left for those that are practicing that. Pits on the left. That'll be a sweeper. Turn 1 into the sausage chicane. The chicane of stupidness, as I call it, because it's crap. And yeah, as we heard earlier in the chat, Maggioure 9, we're not going to go V8s, we're going radicals. I like that idea a bit more than the V8s, because I couldn't even get a V8 round the corner. So yeah, I would prefer the radicals. So yeah, I would like that. That will be starting pretty soon. We're thinking of spicing it up just a little bit, as you do. But yes, if you enjoyed the stream, please hit that like and subscribe. If you didn't, don't bother. Not asked. But yeah, all the events are up on the Dk10'S Sim Community Gaming page. We are on Reddit as well. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook as well. So yeah, all the events are in there. Please hit me up. We're even looking at Rocket League, pool, snooker, poker. Trust me, it's cool. You know, got to fit it in. There's only so many days in a week, you know what I mean? And Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays I don't race. So, yes. We shall see. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I've been Dk10. This has been the Drivers' Championship. Peace.